That's right. It's the Corona Cero post show for the Banco do Brasil Saquarema Pro, all brought to you by 0% APV, all natural ingredients, Corona Cero. This is the Corona Cero post show. Finals day here in Saquarema for the Banco do Brasil Saquarema Pro. The weather held out for us, and we went from the first day of the event window to the second to the last day of the event window. It's been a long road, and riding this road with me, Maida Pops, as well as Marcos Bucuyuva. I'm Kaipo Guerrero. What a day. It's been a long time coming to get to this moment right here, but we have both men's and women's champs to celebrate.
Yeah, Kaipo, what a week it's been, you know. We see so beautiful surfing there in our crown. Portuguese girl sending her to the championship tour, and also crowning again Samuel Pupo here on this beach. It was amazing.
Pretty inspirational performance by Sammy Pupo, Samuka, Marcos. We talk about just the energy, his whole family on the beach, good friend, local Joao Chianca, storybook.
Yo, historical. One more for the books, guys. Amazing. The Mr. Brazil, the king of Brazilians, not king of convenience, like as an American band. And right here, right now, man, there is a European storm coming up, and amazing week so far. Amazing good.
Amazing week. And on the women's side, Maida, we have we're going to qualify 7 women for the championship tour in 2026 through the Challenger Series. 2 of those spots are taken. We qualified 2 ladies here.
Yeah, Tia Zebronsky already qualified with 14 years old, making history on her side as well. And also Yo-Yo making history, being the first Portuguese girl to compete the whole year on the championship tour. So what else do we want?
What else do we want? We want a great awards presentation, and to make it official, let's go to the stage with Rachel Apollonio and Mitchell Salazar. Take it away, Mitch.
Bom dia, Saquarema, Brasil! Welcome to the awards presentation for the Banco do Brasil Saquarema Pro presented by Corona Cero. 5th stop on the World Surf League Challenger Series. Back in Saquarema, Galera, you guys are better than anywhere else we go in the world. Thank you so much for being the best fans on the planet. Outstanding performances, amazing activities during the day, including WSL Sunset, a gym right there, Muscle Beach, and of course, Cine Saqua, which you saw last weekend, presenting Lilo and Stitch, and tons of other movies. Special thanks to our regional sponsors, the City of Saquarema and the Rio de Janeiro State Government. Also like to thank Ivan Martino and the entire WSL LATAM team for their outstanding efforts. Big congratulations, muito parabéns to yourselves, and congratulations to Banco do Brasil, our naming rights partner, recently recognized on Time's World's Best Companies 2025 list, the highest ranked Brazilian company, honored for its commitment to employee satisfaction, strong governance, and sustainable growth.
Bom dia, Saquarema! Que evento especial para o Brasil. Sejam muito bem-vindos à cerimônia de premiação do Banco do Brasil Saquarema Pro, apresentado por Corona Cero, a 5ª etapa esse ano do Challenger Series 2025 da World Surf League. É incrível estar com vocês de volta em Saquarema, uma energia que não tem em nenhum outro lugar. Honestamente, vocês são os melhores fãs do mundo. Tivemos atuações incríveis dentro da água, atividades incríveis durante o dia, incluindo o inédito WSL Sunset, a Academia da Praia do Banco do Brasil, o Cine Saqua e, claro, muito surf de alto nível dos nossos atletas. Um agradecimento especial a todos os patrocinadores regionais, Prefeitura de Saquarema, ao Governo do Estado do Rio de Janeiro, pelo apoio. E obrigada, claro, Ivan Martinho e toda a equipe WSL Latam, pelo trabalho excepcional. Parabéns ao Banco do Brasil, nosso parceiro, que dá nome ao evento, recentemente reconhecido na lista das melhores empresas do mundo de 2025 da revista Time, a empresa brasileira mais bem colocada no ranking, homenageada por seu comprometimento com a satisfação dos colaboradores, boa governança e crescimento sustentável. Parabéns.
Thank you to our partners, our title partner, Banco do Brasil, our presenting partner, Corona Cero, and our event partners, Banco do Brasil, Corona Cero, Secretaría Municipal de Esporte, Lazer de Turismo de Saquarema, Secretaría de Esporte e Lazer do Estado do Rio de Janeiro, Vivo, Natura Kayak, My Terra, Riachuelo Probiótica, Dr. Peanut, with additional support from Ormai E-Motors and official media partners Global Group, InterTV, and Radio Mix.
O Banco do Brasil Saquarema Pro, apresentado por Corona Cero, tem patrocínios de Banco do Brasil, Corona Cero, Secretaria Municipal de Esporte, Lazer e Turismo de Saquarema, Secretaria de Esporte e Lazer do Estado do Rio de Janeiro, Vivo, Natura Kayak, Mãe Terra, Riachuelo, Dr. Peanut, Probiótica, apoio da Mormai e Motors e Globo, InterTV, Rádio Mix, como parceiros de mídia oficial.
To help us award the trophies today, we have President of World Surf League Latin America, Ivan Martino, our Mayor of Saquarema, Lucimar Vidal, and our Deputy Secretary of Sports and Leisure for the state of Rio de Janeiro, Marcel Santiago.
E para ajudar a gente na entrega desses troféus tão especiais, a gente tem aqui o presidente da WSL América Latina, Ivan Martinho, prefeita de Saquarema, Lucimar Vidal, e o subsecretário de Esporte e Lazer do Estado do Rio de Janeiro, Marcel Santiago.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up. Starting with your women's runner-up, 18 years of age, from the Basque Country. A big round of applause for your women's runner-up at the Banco do Brasil Saquarema Pro, Annette Gonzalez Etxabarri.
Muitas palmas para a vice-campeã, galera!
And your men's runner-up at the 2025 Banco do Brasil Saquarema Pro, Hawaii's Eli Hanneman.
Muitas palmas também para o vice-campeão, que surfou muito bem o evento todo.
Congratulations, Eli. Yeah. And now, your women's champion recently qualified for the World Championship Tour. Maybe nobody more deserving of her success. Give it up for your Banco do Brasil Saquarema Pro champion, Portugal's Yolanda Hopkins.
Parabéns, campeã!
Muito parabéns, Yo-Yo. And ladies and gentlemen, 2 out of the last 3 years, the native son of Brazil. Give it up for your 2025 and now a 2-time champion here at the Banco do Brasil Saquarema Pro, Samuel Samuca Pupo! And with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having us once again. Let's go back to Kaipo and the crew for the rest of the Corona Cero Post Show.
Thank you very much. Obrigada, galera. Parabéns.
All right. That's right. What a week we've had. Almost running heats almost every day of this window, concluding this was a massive conclusion here in Saquarema. The PB Arts Trophy there getting hoisted above the head of our men's champ. That child right there on the trophy, signifying your childhood dreams and the childhood dreams of our surfers being fulfilled, earning their spot on the championship tour, which Yolanda Hopkins did. Sammy Pupo making a big step forward to getting back on that championship tour with a win here in Saquarema. You guys, man, we have so much to talk about. And so much to talk about on the men's side. Maida, Sammy Pupo, a 2-time winner here.
Yeah, the surfing really suits this wave, and he comes always with his family, who really provides him a lot of confidence here. So he's been ripping the whole week, and that's the result, you know.
That's the result. Let's take a look at the bracket and Sammy's road to a second victory here in Saquarema. Started off in the quarterfinal against a dangerous up-and-comer, a ripper, Kawa Costa.
Oh, for sure. One of my favorite dark horses here in the CS scene. Amazing surfer, well accomplished already in the regional tour, and now he's coming to the limelight of the CS.
So this is the quarterfinal between the two for Sammy. This is where it all started. Had to be poised against Kawa, but he was victorious, moved on to the semifinal.
Yeah, he was very precise, like picking those waves. And this one he took under priority. It was the 4.1. Like, it just very good on wave selection on that heat.
Moved on to this morning, Marcos. Semifinal number 1. Sammy coming up against Narrabeen's Jordy Lawler in that semifinal 1. Conditions looked a little bit different, but Sammy was able to get through this heat.
Waves full of chops. He was like slicing and dicing, full of speed, connecting rail to rail. A lot of experience playing factor here with this big result. He's the king of resilience for that, man. He can adapt to any sort of situation.
Needing resilience here, needing to adapt to the conditions early this morning. Samuka was able to get past Jordy Lawler. Very patient and great use of priority for Sammy Pupo. Got the job done, moved on to the final with Eli Hanneman, who's been a top scoring surfer throughout this event. But Sammy Pupo started off strong and never looked back.
Yeah, he started pretty strong, like kept busy, dealing pretty well with the bounce of the wave, adapting his surfing to the conditions today. Look how sharp he looked in his JS.
Sharp surfing, lots of energy on the beach, family support, mom loves it. Congratulations to the entire Pupo Ohana. Sammy's 4th Challenger Series win. And Sammy looking good to get back on to the 2026 Championship Tour. Joao Shanka was first to jump on Sammy and greet him in the shore break.
Oh yeah, the local knowledge from João, from Valentin Neves, the new coach playing a factor. Everything went well for Samuel. Amazing, and to see him bouncing back.
Taking a look at our numbers. That 5.17 and that 5-point ride for Pupo. Maida came right at the beginning of the final. He hung on to it, got started early, and it paid off.
Yeah, and Eli Hanneman had a chance right in the dying minutes of the heat, but unfortunately couldn't pull. But for Sammy Pupo, a 10.17 was enough to take the win.
And vaults up 7 spots to number 6 in our Challenger Series. We're going to get to our rankings later on in this Corona Cero post-show, but Sammy Pupo, a well-deserved victory here. And that was it on the men's side. On the women's side, it was a great story. Yolanda Hopkins out of Portugal came in here. She's got 10 years, Marcos, of grinding through the qualifying series and this Challenger Series. She got her dream come through. She qualified with a win in the quarterfinals to the championship tour, but then she went on to win the entire event.
Amazing, and showing so much variety, adaptability, because everybody here know, and people, you know, at home know, she excelled in heavy water, and having been able to adapt here to, you know, blast any session like head high, shoulder high, top of weight, choppy, clean, whatever the, you know, the conditions that she encountered, she excelled.
She sure did. She had a big challenge in the quarterfinals and the semifinals, as well as all European finals. Looking back at the quarterfinals, here for Yolanda Hopkins. Hopkins was successful in this quarterfinal.
Yeah, she was. Like, look how sharp she looked on that one. A 6.17 and a 4.5. Really well served against Eli Hanneman. Sorry.
Ellie Harrison.
Harrison, yeah. Thank you, Kaipo.
So Ellie Harrison was looking sharp on the backhand and actually had like a big, you know, a big advantage early on in this one. But Harrison goes down, and this is the moment, Marcos. This win in the quarterfinal qualified Yo-Yo for the championship
Whoa,
tour.
man, that thing give me goosebumps still now. Amazing to see Martin Carrasco there. You know, Afonso Antunes, the son of the Reaper from the past, you know, João Antunes. And the John Case, man, a British guy with Australian blood that resides in Portugal. A daddy figure for Yo-Yo, amazing. I want to see all the boys, all the girls from the surf community in Portugal. Tuesday, 5 p.m., 5:20 p.m., back in Lisbon Airport, guys.
Semifinals up against Sally Fitzgibbons. Yolanda Hopkins came up against a veteran, but Yolanda, on that dependable backhand surfing, moved on to the final.
Yeah, since she got out of the water, celebrated the qualify, she was already talking about winning this event. So her mindset was all set for what she done here.
She had
today.
the eyes on the trophy already before the final. Taking a look there, all-European final. Like I said, up against a teenage Basque sensation, Annette Gonzalez Etxabarri. But again, Yolanda Hopkins, dependable on the backhand, Marcos, she took the win.
Adaptability, man, being a grinder, never give up attitude, you know, surfing on backhand. You know, Portugal is so well known by the versatility of the surfers, but more into the forehand rides, perfect point breaks there, and she adapts so well, you know, with a lot of knowledge from southeast of Portugal, with the beach breaks of Costa Caparica all the way to Sagres and Algarve.
Well-played final for the Portuguese surfer, Yo-Yo. And the water taxi on the way in actually got her highest single score under the priority of Gonzalez Etxabarri. It's been a big week, wonderful week for Yo-Yo Hopkins.
Yeah, it was just amazing what she's done in this final, how she was capable of finding the steeper sections and putting huge turns. Look, the 7.33, the highest score of the day as well today, so amazing.
13.16 versus 10.2. Hopkins running away with the women's final, and we're looking forward to seeing her surf pressure-free in the next event, stop number 6 of the Challenger Series. We're going to have that in pipeline, but right now we want to thank our entire cast, our whole crew that make this possible. There's our WSL Brazil crew, and Saquarema straight in the middle, Marcos.
Amazing to see the big bird there, you know, mingle with the whole Latin team. Amazing to be able to be here alongside with you guys also. Wow, goosebumps all over. You know, Yolanda clinching, the slot on the CT, you know, proving his resilience, you know, Samuel. Amazing.
It's a great
Out
week.
of breath over here, almost out of words.
we love all of it. We love you guys as a crew. It's a real Tamo Junto thing over here. Okay, let's look at, Maida, our natural kayak wave of the day. This was done under priority, and this earned Yolanda Hopkins a title here in Saquarema. Let's take a look at the wave of the day for Yo-Yo Yolanda Hopkins.
Yeah, as I just mentioned before, look, this section that she was able to find and just snap on the face, really strong, showing how powerful her surfing can be, and then keeping on track for the rest of this wave.
That's right. Well, stop number 5 is done, so it's a time to look at our Women's Challenger Series rankings. Coming off of stop number 5, Marcos, Yolanda Hopkins qualifying for the championship tour, and now she's on top of the rankings.
Amazing to see this top 5 just with 4 girls from Europe and just one Aussie there, Sally. Oh, we can call her the queen of resilience also.
And look at Annette Gonzalez Etxabarri. She's above the cut line to make the championship tour. The European teenager from the Basque Country gained a lot of ground here in Saquarema, Maida.
Yeah, for sure. Her first final on the Challenger Series, an important result for her by this time of the season. Grinded a lot on the rankings, and she's right there. So going to Hawaii with this vision of the rankings.
Yeah, pressure-free for both Yolanda Hopkins and Tia Zawrowski going to stop number 6. Our men's rankings coming out of stop number 5 here in Saquarema. Eli Hanneman with that finals appearance, Marcos, he's on the top of the pack.
How about head-to-head in the finals and head-to-head in the brackets of the ranking? The Hawaiian surfer with the Ohana surfer from Brazil.
Look at Sammy Pupo, number 2. So I'm going to tell you right now, Eli Hanneman, Sammy Pupo, Oscar Berry, and Luke Thompson looking really good for CT qualification. We can't make that official, but that top 4 right there with their points looking really, really good in the mix. Of course, Winter Vincent gained ground here, made up. He is right above the cut line in the 10th spot. So that's what's happened here. Let's celebrate what's happened here. And how do we celebrate that, Maida?
With Coronas.
And our Dr. Peanut
Dr.
top
Peanut.
5 moments. Let's check out our Dr. Peanut. Call the doctor. Dr. Peanut's got our top 5 moments of the event. Number 5, Marcos, we got to celebrate the surfing from all of our Japanese surfers here making a mark.
What a crew, what a level of surfing they're putting on right now. The land of the rising sun, rising to the occasion. Beautiful classic surfing, rail to rail from the girl.
Mirai Keita was great on her backhand, going excellent with this consistency that she's had.
Yeah, this was an 8-point ride, Kaipo. She really ripped the whole week long, and all of the Japanese girls ride up one to another.
Yeah, Amaru Suzuki was solid. The Olympic bronze medalist and former world junior champ was performing here in Saquarema with a solid finish.
Solid finish, good upside down surfing, a lot of IQ of surfing inside this Japanese crew of professionals.
What about Nanaho Suzuki? She was also a top performer here, the Japanese surfer. Again, great backhand, great performance on the lefts. Nanaho, she gets the flag in the hair.
Oh yeah, amazing.
And on the men's side, quarterfinal finish for KJ. Keijiro Nishi, Marcos, with some sharp surfing on the forehand.
My favorite uppercomer from Japan right now. I see some glimpse throughout the event of Kalani Hop 3.0. Amazing, responsive board, always smiling, you know, putting a smile on our face when he was ripping those laughs.
Carbon fiber to coral under his feet. Snappy finish there for KJ. Number 4, we made history, Maida. Sister semifinals with Yanire and Annette Gonzalez Etxabarri.
Yeah, it was really interesting to watch these girls competing together, all this family rivalry. And yeah, Annette did a pretty great job trying to stop her younger sister, but Annette was looking great on on her board and sharp. Found the best opportunities on that one as well.
Yeah. The Basque team basking in glory here with a great finish. It was a team effort. Number 3, yeah, we got some qualifications happening, Marcos. Tia Zabrowski, we're going to see her on the championship tour.
Above all the curves, she's ripping right now. The places that she put the boards, the maneuvers that she can, you know, the way that she attacked the lip, the way that she, you know, provide like real good surfing on air, she's second to none, one of the best for sure.
Congratulations to Tia.
Yeah, she looks so confident in such a young age.
Another qualifier, Yolanda Hopkins, welcome to the 2026 Championship Tour on the way for the Portuguese surfer.
Yeah, what an amazing job. Such a hard worker surfer. She put everything together. She was able to adapt herself in every single condition, showing the strength of her backhand surfing right there, and did what she was supposed to do, like qualified here in advance. I mean, look how happy they were.
Number 2, our 2-time men's champ, Sammy Pupo.
Solid clash, beautiful snap, combining into a, you know, he entered into a lip slide, steady surfing, smart surfing, out of the gates, grabbing a lot of waves since the beginning of the starting of the heat. Amazing rhythm from Samuel. Throughout the event, he was almost in the shadows there, just winning, but not impressing so much, and going up against the most standout surfer out there, Eli Hanneman. Amazing clash in the end.
Sammy Pupo up to number 2 in the rankings. Yolanda Hopkins, what a week that she has had. She's qualified for the championship tour as well, Maida, as winning her first Challenger Series event.
Yeah, this for sure is going to boost her confidence for next year. And going now to Hawaii, pressure-free. Look, those turns look pretty great. That one was the 7.33 in finals. So amazing what she has done.
Amazing this European affair, guys. Watch out.
That's right. 4 of 4 finals, won out of 5 events on the women's side by European women surfers. It's a movement happening right now. Taking a look again to Saquarema, a town that's been very good to us this entire week, providing us with a ton of opportunity as we wrap everything up. Oh, man, this has been a great week, you guys. I want to thank you, Maida.
Thank you, Kaipo, for having me here. It's a pleasure.
It's been great. Marcos, I want to thank you. I want to thank our entire team. October 24th, though, action's going to continue. The longboard tour kicks off in Abu Dhabi, and January 29th, the Challenger Series, stop number 6, happens at the Bonsai Pipeline. Make sure to check into worldsurfleague.com for all of the updates. And I want to wish you all, Valeu, aloha. We'll see you at the next stop.
Aloha.
Valeu.
Thank you, Bra.
This copyrighted event broadcast is produced by the World Surf League for broadcast around the world and may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the written consent of the World Surf League.